Hey guys, Mason here. Welcome back to the Sweet Spot, where I create delicious desserts that you guys can follow along with at home. As always, the full written recipe and the list of ingredients, those are down below in the description box. Also, while you're down there, if you want to join the family, just click that subscribe button and you'll get a new video every week. I thought really long and hard about this week's video. I wanted to make something that I really wanted to eat. And what I've been craving lately are big, delicious cinnamon rolls. Now my recipe is super easy to follow along with. If you all want the recipe, stick around and we'll get started. First of all, excuse my voice during this voiceover. I have the flu, so I sound a little crazy. Now to prepare our milk, we're just going to combine 1 cup of water with 1/3 cup of milk powder. Give it a stir and place it in the microwave. We want this temperature to be around 115 degrees Fahrenheit for our yeast. Now to add 1 packet of active dry yeast. Now we're going to add 2 teaspoons of granulated sugar to feed this yeast so it'll begin puffing up and forming a nice raft. Let that sit for 15 minutes. Now to combine the yeast mixture with 8 teaspoons of applesauce. This is our substitute for butter. 2 large eggs at room temperature. Now whisk everything together. Now to add the rest of our 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. In a larger bowl, we have 4.5 cups of all-purpose flour and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We're going to combine that with our wet mixture. Now we just want to fold everything together until it forms a nice wet dough. On a clean surface that's covered with flour, we're going to be kneading our dough. Now keep in mind it is very wet. We're only going to knead it for 2 to 3 minutes. Place it in our proofing drawer, pull it back out after 15 minutes, knead for 2 to 3 more minutes, place back in our proofing drawer, and leave for 1.5 hours. Now just a quick tidbit, I proof my dough in the oven. I preheat my oven to the lowest temperature that will go. Let it get to that temperature, mine is 170. Turn the oven off completely. Leave the door cracked just a little bit for about 5 minutes. Then go on ahead and put your bowl in with the towel or the rag on top of it. And this will help ensure that we get a really nice rise while we're proofing our dough. Now while that's resting, we're gonna make our simple filling. It is 1/2 cup of unsalted butter that's at room temperature, which is very important. 1 cup of dark brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. We're just going to combine all of those together. Seconds and finish. To knock some air out of it. It's so pillowy soft. And completely to all edges before we begin rolling it. Tin. More minutes, and this is what they look like. Off in our preheated 350-degree oven for 17 to 20 minutes. The rolls have puffed up really nicely. Spoons of milk depending on how thin or thick that you want your glaze. All right, what do you guys think? Now look at how gorgeous these cinnamon rolls are. Look at that. Now these are peel apart. Now I love the molasses flavor that's created by using dark brown sugar and not regular light brown sugar for the filling. And I'm a sucker for cream cheese icing. I just think it goes best on cinnamon rolls. You can use a regular powdered sugar milk glaze if you want. I think taking the extra time, letting your products come to room temperature, the cream cheese, the butter, It's so good, you guys. All right, that's all I've got for you guys today. But if you want a wonderful recipe right to your house every week, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Thank you all for joining me today. From my home to yours, enjoy.